What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 718_TV live NBA 2K19 SSBA My League Online Season 6. Got my Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Indiana Pacers. Looking to get a streak here. Just came off a good victory versus the Pistons. What are we doing?
It's Thursday night. And it's the NBA.
NBA.
Here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to Chicago. So Indiana wins the tip. Here's Little. Wiggins with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. The Pacers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
Both teams tonight, Doris, looking to take a measured approach to this game. What should we expect to see in these half-court sets?
Yeah, typically these two coaches want to make sure they're in control of what's transpiring in the half-court. So you'll see that point guard look over to the maybe get a play call from the head coach and then try to execute it. But they're certainly seeking out the best matchups, and if that means changing sides of the floor, getting the third and fourth options, that's exactly what these teams will do.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Brogdon with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
But they get it back. Inside. Left side, Towns. Good on the bucket.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their fourth try.
Now here's Teague. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns. How about Karl Anthony Towns, guys? At the age of 11, guess how tall he was? 6'3". So it was his goal to develop a complete skill set all the way back then. Boy, how about that? Ahead of the game in terms of the NBA.
Pass to Bell. Shoots from 14. Here's Covington. From down in the low post, it goes. Covington's got his first 2 points. Pacers trail by 5. And talk about the mindset nowadays. Kids like Towns growing up not content to just play in the paint.
That's exactly right, Kevin. His father would divide their workouts into two halves. The first was face-up, dribbling, perimeter shooting. The second half of that workout, the interior, footwork, mic-in drills, finishing over either shoulder. Boy, that's a pretty smart dad.
Pass to Bell. Back to Wiggins. It's stolen by Oladipo.
In the game, babe. All right, what it do? What it do? I'm back. Apparently, the last game, man. It was the minutes glitch, where the game started out with 5 minutes instead of 12. So, got to get that game reset. But nonetheless, we're going at it again. This time, my Minnesota Timberwolves are going into Indiana to take on the Pacers. All right. So, I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. Might be my last game, and I'm hitting the sack.
Nothing.
Son Towns was doing his thing. He was type going off.
Goes together like the Pacers and in. Indiana, as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. Here we go. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. You look at Minnesota. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than their winless homestand they just concluded.
Kevin, the start of a long road trip, my friend, and they'd love to set the tone here early with a win.
Both teams tonight, Doris, looking to take a measured approach to this game. What should we expect to see in these half-court sets?
Yeah, typically these two coaches want to make sure they're in control of what's transpiring in the half court. So you'll see that point guard look over to the sideline, maybe get a play call from the head coach, and then try to execute it. But they're certainly seeking out the best matchups, and if that means changing sides of the floor, getting to the third and fourth options, that's exactly what these teams will do.
And so here is Indiana after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Sabonis. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Wiggins outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, he's got the wide shoulders, the natural balance. Andrew Wiggins taking the hit and finishing.
Here's Baddest one.
Nice. Nice. I need my stump Malcolm Brogdon,
And
man.
that one drops for him. Baddest one's got his first points of the night. Pass to Covington. And here's Bell. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Brogdon. In the corner, it's Sabonis. No good on the three. Now the Timberwolves with it. Wiggins outside. to Towns. Goes up again, and it's good on the way up.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can be a 20 and 10 guy consistently. This guy is a workhorse on the glass.
Oladipo for three. Drills it from outside. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Right side Teague. Sabonis grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
A pretty good way to start the game, right? The defense has to be more aggressive, keeping him away from that area of the floor, or it's going to be a long night.
And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Oladipo outside. On the wing, Turner. And that one is off. Towns with the defensive effort. Now the Timberwolves with it. They trail by one. And it's slammed in by Teague.
How about the little man's ability to get up? What a vertical by Jeff Teague.
Pass to Brogdon. Fires the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Teague with the ball. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Jeff Teague has deceptive strength, effortlessly sinking the shot despite taking the hit.
And you look at Jeff Teague now with a decade in the league out of Wake Forest. Greg, what does he bring to the table aside from the fact that he's been in the playoffs every single year of his career?
Yeah, I mean, he's an explosive slasher and really has grown as a playmaker. Not a star, but a quality starting point guard.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Boy, Jeff Teague is so used to, at this point in his career, taking a pounding on the drive. This is one tough guard.
For Minnesota, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
Outside Turner. Back to Brogdon. To halt the run. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brogdon's got 5 now.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Higgins outside. No good that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's baddest one. Teague covering. Here's Little. And that one is off. Good D by Bell. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside, Towns. And it's sent back by Turner. Now, here's Oladipo. Averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. Now, here's Brogdon. They get it back. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Made up as that one's no good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Snatched up. Pounds down.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
It's Oladipo on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
And here's Wiggins.
Come on, Wig.
And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Here's Oladipo. Out to the right wing. Little. Pass to Sabonis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Don't sleep on the big man now. Domantas Sabonis can be effective in catch and shoot.
Teague drives in. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Towns wide open. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oladipo outside. Out to Turner. The tray. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way.
You think about the Indiana Pacers and some of the young pieces they have to build around. Victor Oladipo has proven to be a legit all-star. Miles Turner is brimming with potential, and Domantas Sabonis are all guys you can build around. I'm excited to watch the development of this organization.
Here's Warren after the basket by Minnesota. Oladipo left side. Hands it from downtown.
I wish this dude would stop leaving Oladipo, man.
Got 6.
Well, he has shown Victor Oladipo that you must respect his 3 ability. When he's locked in, the defense has to contest.
Now here's Teague. He's got 7. Hits it from 3-point range. Layman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Doris, when you talk about the young core of this Pacers team, you have to mention Paul George and the trade that sent him to Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, this is an organization, Kevin, that took tremendous criticism in the face of that Paul George trade. But Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis have proven counter to the argument that they didn't get enough. These are 2 talented young players who this organization can build around.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to Jang.
On, man.
And stolen by McConnell. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Napier feeling it out a bit. Five to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
And it's Napier missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Warren. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Wiggins. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
Pass to Leaf. No good from outside. And so Napier will bring it up for Minnesota. Leading by 5. The 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. .36 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Warren. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Rebounded by Bell. And there it'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing